your group has grown considerably since you had your first break. Tell us about the size of the group now, the kind of projects you're involved in, the divisions of the group, and if you were to count the total head count of everybody that was directly or indirectly working for you, just give us a sense of the shape and size of that business.
Well, again, it started in the beginning. We brought in clients. Initially, we've operated as a real estate function, buying and selling of property. We had contracted developers whom we have contracts with, whose properties we marketed in the UK, and we would sell those properties. What did I find? Again, coming back to mentality and culture. I found, and this is my own opinion, that the Portuguese developer or that market was geared essentially to the local market. So when I would sit down with developers and say to them, this is not what the foreign market is looking for, he would say, but I don't like that. I'd say, but you're not the client. So having these conversations regularly, we got to a point where we realized, no, we need to develop our own properties. We need to design and develop properties which are geared towards our client. So this is what got us into construction and development. We started working with local architects. It was a challenge also, again, a little bit to do with the culture. Architects in Portugal tend to be stuck in their own mold. They feel that they are the reference point for design. And my background said to me, no, the client is the one who defines the design. The client is the one who defines what he wants. So we would listen to the market, to the client, to that market, and say to the architect, no, this is the way we would like you to design it. So that was also a bit challenging in the beginning. Today I've got to say that things are much easier. Architects have now moved with the times. The architecture that the Portuguese architects are producing is superb. It's wonderful. The advantage that we did have over other economies or clients coming from other economies is that Portuguese construction is excellent. The level, the standard of construction. I always say to clients, you may have your own opinion regarding the taste and the style and the colors, but most certainly the quality of construction is superb. So it was easy for us to take this natural skill that the Portuguese people have and guide it in the direction of the market. So from there we started doing our own developments besides the buying and selling of property. Naturally, because our clients were living in other countries, the next step was who will look after the property when we're not here, when we're back home. So we set up a company, Silver Coast Hospitality, which takes care of property management issues and rentals for clients. So they took it. We always talk about a key in hand project, but it really is that. Clients make the decision on what they want, which property they want. These ladies will come in, they'll furnish the property, they'll market it, they'll rent it, they'll manage it, they'll do everything that needs to be done. We even go so far as today submitting their tax returns on their behalf as well. So we cover the entire spectrum of what they need. So we're able to deal with every single type of client. One that comes across looking for a ready-built property in Lisbon, the Algarve, Silver Coast, anywhere in the country. Or on the other hand, a client who wants to come in and purchase land, build, and then design and build and have it exactly the way they want it, and then subsequently furnish it and rent it out. So we're able to look after the full spectrum. So I always say to people, our relationship with a client is one that goes on for many years as opposed to just a single sale. Obviously, with the introduction of these various residence programs, we've had to expand our services into that area because we always had something to do with residence issues and immigration issues, depending on the clients that we were dealing with. But as the program came and it became law, we set up a department to specifically look after those issues. How many people do we directly or indirectly employ? At any point in time, we have at least about 20 houses in construction, one or two smaller buildings, 6 to 10 units at the time. We've now just recently finished a little boutique hotel on one of the locations on a lagoon. In terms of labour, 200-300 people at any point in time, which are directly or indirectly employed by us on any of our developments. Yeah.